Very good evening. It's a pleasure having it tonight on a 9 p.m. primetime news. Indeed, you're right on time tonight. My name is Kelvin Ndunda. Talk to us on SMS line number 2914 on our Facebook Twitter page at Mwangaza TV at Kelvin Ndunda. For sign language YouTube tonight is Vivian Mwangaza. Let's now start off our news bulletin. Recruitment for the National Youth Service will be significantly scaled up from the current 18,000 young people to 100,000 in the next 3 years. This is according to President William Ruto's announcement. The increase, the president said, reflects the growing role of the NYS in skill training and job creation and solving the youth unemployment in the country. He made the remarks when he presided over the 89th recruits passing out parade ceremony at the NYS Parliamentary Academy in Gilgil in Nakuru County.
Do hereby swear by Almighty God that I will faithfully bear true allegiance.
President William Ruto has announced that recruitment in the National Youth Service will be scaled up from 18,000 to 100,000 young people within the next 3 years.
We are reforming NYS itself. Recruitment is expected to expand from 20,000 to 100,000 by 2028.
He said NYS is already engaged in farming, engineering, textiles and hospitality, producing good maize flour and cooking oil, and will soon issue recognized certificates.
NYS is becoming a productive enterprise in agriculture, engineering, construction, textiles and hospitality. It is already producing maize meal, cooking oil and fruit products, cutting costs and generating revenue. Soon, NYS will also award nationally and internationally recognized qualifications.
Over 18,000 recruits, the biggest group ever, completed 6 months of training. The president also ordered that 4,000 of them to join the National Police Service in the next recruitment.
I am very proud that today is a pass out of the largest cohort of officers, 18,000, the largest in the history of the National Youth Service. And I have already given instructions to the Ministry of Interior that next month, when we hire 10,000 police officers, of the 10,000, 4,000 must come from the National Youth Service.
The president also unveiled youth programs including Climate Works Mtaani with 45,000 youths, soon to reach 113,000, and the affordable housing plan set to grow from 320,000 to 640,000 workers.
We have specifically and strategically positioned housing as a primary engine of job creation. Today, more than 160,000 units are under construction nationwide, already employing 320,000 Kenyans. Through the Climate Works program, in which NYS plays a central role, we are linking environmental restoration to job creation. Young Kenyans are planting trees, cleaning rivers, and greening public spaces.
He urged the youth to aim high, work hard, and help build the nation. Reporting for Mwangaza TV Prime News, I'm Evelyn Wangari.
I'll switch to Isiolo, whereby 4 suspects in Isiolo County Assembly case of vandalism have been released on a bail at Meru County Court. The 4 were released on a bail of 50,000 Kenyan shillings and a cash or 100,000 shillings bond each after they were denied the charges against them. The speaker, speaking to the reporters outside the court, describing the allegations as mere politics from the outside speaker. He has now called on the county leaders to unite for the benefits of the entire people of Isiolo County. Their lawyer, B. Jacob Ngware, says surprisingly that the case is not complainant, thus they will follow up on the case closely to ensure that justice is done.
Surely the applicant cannot expect the court to allow an application that is not supported. However, to ensure the attendance of the respondents hearing, the court issues the following orders: that the respondents are each released on a cash bill of 50,000 shillings or bond of 100,000 shillings with one surety. And in default, the respondents are to be detained at Meru Police Station for 7 days, mentioned before the plea court duty court on 4th of September 2025.
Saa 5 nikapata maafisa wa polisi karibu 17 wamekuja pale lodging ambao mimi nalala, na walikuwa multi agencies. Kuna watu ya National Intelligence, kuna anti-narcotics, kulikuwa na watu ya DCI na pia watu anti-terror. So wakanipata kwa room, wakaniambia that niko under arrest, wamekuja kunishika. Na nikauliza wajitambulishe. So the head of that delegation was the DCI Isiolo. Akajiintroduce, akanionyesha kadi yake na nikamuuliza ninashikwa kwa sababu gani. Akaniambia watanieleza tukifika wapi, kule Isiolo. So wakasearch nyumba, wakabeba mzigo yangu, wakabeba simu zangu, wakabeba hata gari. Hapo tuliangalia tukaona hii ni siasa tu, na yale sisi tunaomba vitengo vya usalama wafanye uchunguzi. Wenye wameharibu county assembly, they should be brought to book, because the same people ambaye wameharibu county assembly ndio walichoma ofisi ya county secretary, just because the former speaker was arrested for other crimes.
Kesi ya political case, because kama kuna classic case ya political case ni hii kesi kwa ajili. Hakuna kwa nchi za Commonwealth countries mali speaker ameshikwa kwa kuharibu mali ya assembly. Hakuna kwa Commonwealth countries zote. So tumesema kwamba county assembly na kuanga na protection under the Powers and Privileges Act. So tunauliza hawa polisi nani aliwaita? Who is the complainant? The only complainant for the county assembly ni either speaker ama clerk wa county assembly. Hii kesi ina complainant. Tumeuliza complainant nani, wanasema ni county assembly. County assembly ni members. Kiongozi wa county assembly ni speaker. So mnashika speaker, mnashika complainant. No holding charge sheet.
Leaders in Murang'a County have urged the national government through the Ministry of Education to ensure timely disbursement of capitation of funds to guarantee a smooth transition and running of schools, especially in the crucial third term, which involves the national examinations. Speaking in Maragua constituency during the first graduation ceremony of Murang'a Technical Training Institute, leaders led by Murang'a Women Representative Betty Maina emphasized the need to increase rather than reduce capitation, warning that delayed or inadequate funding directly affects the quality of education.
Leaders in Murang'a have urged the government through the Ministry of Education to ensure timely disbursement of capitation fund to guarantee a smooth running of schools, especially in crucial third term which involves national examination. Speaking in Murang'a constituency during the first graduation ceremony of Murang'a Technical Training Institute, leaders led by Murang'a Women Representative Betty Maina emphasized the need to increase rather than reduce capitation, warning that delaying of inadequate funding directly affects the quality of education.
Tuko na shida ya pesa ya capitation na sisi tunataka kukuomba kwa heshima. We have delay in disbursement of capitation fund and this challenge must be addressed by the government. Pili, maneno ya capitation wanaangalia names number na tuko na wanafunzi wengi ambao bado they have not been registered with the names. Wakiachilia pesa wanaangalia wale wanafunzi wako chini ya names, lakini kuna shule wanafunzi hawako chini ya names. We want you to address this problem. Na pia mnaachilia pesa kidogo sana.
On his part, Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Migosi assured Kenyans funds have been released and will reflect in schools within a week. He further noted that the government has committed ensuring the education sector runs smoothly and that no learner is disadvantaged due to lack of resources.
The issue of capitation that has been requested that have been asked by the member of Mwangaza County, I want to confirm, Your Excellency, that the capitation for third term has already been released. It is being worked on from the Ministry of Education as we speak and should be in the accounts of the various schools within the week.
Speaking in a different event during the commissioning of tiling and cabro installation work at St. Mary's Primary School in Kiharo, Ndunda said that the bursaries remain necessary because education is not yet fully free, calling on to the government to enhance efficiency in bursary disbursement, either through NCGDF or harmonized national system to ease financial burden on parents.
There is no better way to demonstrate if the government is committed to free basic education other than setting full capitation to our schools. And we are asking the Ministry of Education and the National Treasury. Sasa muhura tumeanza ya third term. Ile pesa mumetuma juzi imekuwa ya madeni ya kitambo. Kwa sababu there were arrears even in the last term. So we are requesting now that you are in third term. Tafadhali, mutume pesa yote ya capitation katika mashule zetu zote za Kenya.
Reporting for Mwangaza Prime News, Maureen Kimathi.
The government has raised a stern warning to the bionas operating near schools, saying that a crackdown will be conducted to shut them all down. Now, speaking during the inaugural graduation ceremony at Murang'a Technical Training Institute in Maragua constituency that was graced by the Deputy President Kithure Kindiki, Education Cabinet Secretary Julius Ogamba Migos has said that all bars that are not observing the school proximity directive shall be closed down to reduce the interference of learning institutions. Murang'a leaders lamented that the high number of licensed liquor joints in the county, pointing fingers at the county government of Murang'a, saying that areas of a licensed alcohol outlet allegedly without observing the set measures.
The government takes education seriously. The government of Kenya considers education as one of the pillars of our national development and transformation. That is why we are spending nearly 30% of all the resources of Kenya to fund education. Almost 30% of all the money that we collect in this country is funding education. Leaders and influencers must create hope, not create despondency and create depression and discourage young people. We must have hope in young people, see the potential they have and value them, and deliberately look for solutions of creating enough jobs and income opportunities for our youth, as opposed to discouraging them, telling them there are no jobs, telling them there is no hope. I want to stand here as Deputy President of Kenya, graduates, and the rest of you who are trainees in this institution, and all the young people of Kenya listening to us today. I want to tell you that you are a treasure for our country.
This issue of bars in schools is an issue that the government has taken very seriously, and an audit is taking place as we speak. And those licenses that have been allocated to bars that are next to schools will be revoked, cancelled, because we do not want a situation where our youth, our students are being interfered with instead of supporting them in studying. So that particular issue is being undertaken as a whole of government approach, and we are going to resolve it.
Nakubaliana na nyinyi maneno ya pombe ni mbaya zaidi. Lakini tunafaa tuelewane. si ndio? Kama county 4,000 bars registered for license in the last financial year. Murang'a County only licensed 2,700. That means we kicked out over 1,300 bars.
Tension is brewing in Gatunda North in Kiambu County after parents of St. Francis Primary School staged a protest against plans to shut down the institutions to pave a way for the constructions of a technical training institute. The irate parents blocked the BC Thika Magumu flyover road with twins and bonfires before storming the schools to move their children out of the classes. They've accused Area Member of Parliament Elijah Joroge Kururia of an early pushing for the project without involving them as the key stakeholders. The lawmakers have, however, on several occasions announced that the funds are already available for the proposed technical institute, which would be first of its kind in that region.
Na watoto wangu wote wamesomea hapa. Mimi mwenyewe nimesomea hapa. Lakini bila tumeleta hii malalamishi yetu hapa ni bila ilikuwa ati kuna mpango ya kutoa hii wanafunzi wote hii kwa shule kujengwe technical college hapa. Without concept ya wazazi, stakeholders wote, hata father tumeongea na yeye saa hii. Akasema watoto waendelee na masomo mpaka stakeholders wote waletwe pamoja wa agree. Kwa hivyo hakuna any progress itaendelea hapa ya project nyingine isipokuwa watoto waendelee na masomo. Ningetaka kusema hivi kama on behalf ya wazazi wote tumesimama kidete. Hakuna shule hapa itamalizika. Watoto 600 tutawapeleka wapi? Wengine wako na wanafunzi hata 4, wengine 5. Watawatoa hapa wawapeleke wapi?
Ni mzazi wa huku St. Francis na chenye imetuleta huku tumekasirika juu ya mheshimiwa Korori amesema shule iishe. Na sisi kama wazazi tumesema shule haiishi na father ametuambia haiishi.
Mimi nimesomea hapa, watoto wangu wamesomea hapa na saa hii kuna watoto wako karibu kufanya mitihani, alafu tena natumiwa mtoto na mzazi na mwalimu eti shule inafungwa, nitafutie yeye shule ambayo mimi sikuwa nimepanga mambo kama hayo. Kama hii ni technical season inajengwa hapa, tunasema ijengwe mahali kwingine, wanaweza jenga pale Mangu, kuna polytechnical pale na kuna shule zingine zimefungwa juu ya kukosa watoto. Waende wajenge huko. Huko hakuna watoto wajenge. Hapa kuna watoto 600. Watoto 600 tunapeleka wapi?
And that report from Gatunda North takes us on a breather tonight. Much more coming on the screen after this break.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Kemuma Engineering Systems tumetambulika kwa uuzaji wa vyombo na vifaa vya usalama kama vile CCTV, intruder alarm systems, electrical fencing, razor wire, intercom systems, access control systems, automatic gates, general electricals, fire and smoke alarm system na fire extinguishers, solar panels, batteries, inverters na charger controllers. Tutembelee leo. Duka zetu ziko Nairobi, junction ya Kamae Road na Gaberon Road. Duka la pili, Nyandarua House, orofa la pili, room 204, Pwani Guest House na Mark Plaza Kasarani, opposite Kasarani Police Station. Tupigie simu 0793 949494 au 0793 494949 au 0758 121212. Kemuma Engineering Systems. We mind your security.
Beauty is skin deep. Are you looking for a place to acquire the skills to render professional beauty services? Welcome to Jewel Professional College, the School of Cosmetology. Jewel Professional College, we offer hairdressing, massage therapy, a beauty specialty for occasions. Come and get the best training in areas of beauty, makeup, artistry, special, nail extensions, manicure and pedicure, hairdressing, dreadlocks, grafting and retouch, facial treatment, massage therapy and many more. We have experienced tutors who give high-quality lectures to take you through professional beauty and grooming training experience. Join Jewel Professional College to realize your dreams of becoming that beauty expert. Visit us at Jewel Complex, 6th floor, or call us on 0701 300 071. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Usipitwe na vipindi uvipendavyo katika runinga ya Mwangaza. Unaweza kutufuata na kuzungumza nasi kupitia mitandao yetu ya kijamii kama vile Facebook, like and share. Ukurasa wetu wa runinga ya Mwangaza tufuate kupitia Instagram @Mwangaza TV Kenya, Twitter @Mwangaza TV, mtandao wa TikTok @Mwangaza TV, YouTube kupitia Mwangaza TV Kenya. Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
It's exactly 22 minutes on the clock, and special thanks for keeping it right here. Let's now switch gears. The Kenya Sheep's Agri Association's KSAA signed a partnership agreement with the Various Service Kenya Limited, a subsidiary of the Swiss-based Global Trade Facilitation Group in Vietnam, in a move that is said to ease the trade across East Africa by scrapping costly container cash deposits. The deal, unveiled by the Mission to Seafarers Center in Mombasa, will introduce a digital container guarantee systems to replace the traditional cash deposits shipping lines demand before releasing cargo from the port.
Our belief is that as service providers, we need to continue moving forward with offering better facilities, better opportunities for our customers. And we believe that by signing this MOU with Viatrans, we will be able to facilitate movement of containers in such a way that is, as John had mentioned, is to the benefit of not only our customers but to the economy at large. So we welcome this opportunity to collaborate and hope that the shipping fraternity in this country will take up this offer in a meaningful way. We already have 6 or 7 of our main lines have come to agreement with Viatrans, and we hope in due time more will do so. It's not something we're able to force, but we hope that in the full course of time the majority of our members will sign up to this agreement.
Partnerships like the one that we have with the Kenya Ships Agent Association is absolutely critical, because if you want to be able to deploy persistent trade barriers, it needs to be in concert with the industry. It needs to be for the industry. It needs to be by the industry. And so that partnership with KSA is absolutely critical in order to make sure that whatever innovation is being deployed to the market really caters for the realities of the market in order to enhance sustainably the competitiveness of the logistics sector in the region. A similar partnership will also be signed with Kifwa to align the main stakeholders in the market as we move ahead with our expansion to Kenya.
We are looking at a situation whereby we reposition containers as quick, as fast as it's possible. And if you look at it, in this region, and Kenya is not peculiar to that, we have seen a lot of shipping lines losing containers or containers not being returned. And I think the via service solution that is coming on board will be a very good kickstart for this. But alongside that, I think KRA and KMA need to onboard this journey so that they can also help via service in the endeavor to make the logistic chain fluid. Thank you.
From the coastal region, that report brings us to the end of our news bulletin tonight. A special thanks to you all for clicking in and of course for making time for us to inform you tonight on our news bulletin. My name is Kelvin Ndunda, and I've tonight has been Vivian Mwangaza. Of course, special thanks to the entire team that has made this bulletin a success. Good night.